Make $1,000 a day as a personal trainer. Easy, piece of cake. I mean, what do we charge? 60, 70, 80, $120 a session? No problem, piece of cake, right? Wrong. A little background. My name is Norm McCulson. I've been a personal trainer, certified through an ASM advanced certification for close to 30 years. And I own one gym. I'm a partner in another gym, one in Southern California, one in Northern California. Worked with dozens and dozens of personal trainers over the years. So I decided I wanted to share some of my knowledge. I'm not doing much hands-on personal training anymore, but I've worked with everything from Olympic athletes to kids to adults, executives, you name it, I've probably have worked with them. And I'm going to talk more about what you need to do to be a good personal trainer. I'm going to talk a little bit about why personal trainers don't succeed. And unfortunately, there's a lot of more out-of-work personal trainers. It's almost like actors. There's a lot more out-of-work actors than there are actors. And I think a lot of it's very simple. One is what I said in the beginning, is that make $1,000 a day, piece of cake. Well, people go through their schooling and then they think that, within a couple months they're going to be doing it. Unless you are just extremely lucky, that's not going to happen. It's going to take a lot of time, and I think unrealistic expectations is why a lot of personal trainers don't succeed in the field. So that's one reason that it kind of goes south. And the other reason is I think that personal trainers feel a lot of times like it's a lot about them and how they look, and if they just look super ripped and they're good looking and they've got a good personality, that everything else will fall in line. Well, it's not really true. Over the years, I've seen some really good trainers who don't look very good. And guess what? They're not very busy. Unfortunately, a lot of people aren't going to give them a chance because of the way they look. And it is an important part of our business, but it's not the only piece, because I've seen other trainers who are just ripped. I mean, these guys look like, Mr. Universe, or the ladies look like, Miss Fitness. But guess what? They suck as personal trainers. They're really good at making themselves look good, but they suck at making a client look good. And the reason why is because a lot of them are doing this. Go give me 10 squats, 10 lunges on each leg, 10 jump squats, and a 30-second wall sit, okay? Go ahead. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm on my social media now. I'm posting myself. I'm doing this. Oh, I'm looking at the TV. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hey, Sally, what's up, girl? Oh, I forgot I have a client over here. Okay, do you get my point? These people are paying us a lot of money per minute. Give them your attention. I've done a lot of different jobs over the years. I've been in law enforcement my whole life as a part-time reserve. I painted houses. My father owned a moving business for 40 years. Those are hard jobs. Being a personal trainer, it's just not hard. I'm sorry. It can be draining because you have to stay on your game for whatever your sessions are, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour. You have to be on your game, okay? If you're having an issue outside of the gym, don't bring it into the gym. They don't want to hear about that, okay? So just focus on your client. And the other thing is you need to keep it fresh for them. Now, granted, I've had hundreds of clients over the years. Some clients, they don't want anything to change. They want to do the same thing 2-3 days a week. They don't want change, and that's fine. We're going to give the client what they want, because ultimately we're a business, and the best way to succeed is to keep our client and keep the retention so that we don't have to keep getting new clients. If you can have 30 clients and they're solid, you're set, okay? But if you're losing clients after, 5, 6, 20 sessions, then you're gonna have a hard time in this career. The other thing that I think is really important is you have to be a chameleon and you have to understand why we are in business, okay? The number one reason I think we're in business is accountability. People struggle with motivating themselves. So they make an appointment with us, they come in, and we do the workout, and it's accountability. Now you have to be able to have a good personality, you have to know, you have to have knowledge, continuing education. I've done a ton of it. Every time I go, I think I'm not going to learn anything. I always pick up at least one thing that I've learned from continuing my education, and then you pass it on to your clients, and they go, wow, this is cool. Norm really cares about this, and he's continuing his knowledge and learning some new things. This is great. So keep it fresh, learn some new stuff. I would love to be able to help some personal trainers now. I've gone into some video training now because I pulled away. I live in a different part of the country now, but I still keep in contact with quite a few of my clients doing video workouts. I'm working on some YouTube presence, things like that. But I would love to be able to share some of my knowledge with personal trainers because I think it's a very simple recipe, but for some reason a lot of trainers have a hard time following it. So if you'd like to reach out to me, I'd be more than happy to kind of share with you things that I've learned. I figure why not share my experiences over the last 30 years. And so you can reach out to me. You can reach me at nmccolson@gmail.com, or you can give me a call. I'm always available, 949-285-0772. Give me a call, text me. I'd love to hear from personal trainers and see how they're doing. And it's obviously a new world now with the COVID, and there's a lot of gyms that are out of business, which means there's a lot of personal trainers who are struggling. So if I could help, I'd love to try to help. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.